Hi, fourth grade mathematicians. This is video number 10. This is for your work for Wednesday, May 27th, okay, day 3. So we started the week earlier, going back and reviewing division and interpreting remainders. Today we're going to continue that learning of division and getting to some bigger numbers. And so our target for today is that you are going to use ratio tables or the area model to solve as a division strategy to solve division problems. And then you're also what will help, because these are bigger numbers, and we're going to use our multiples of 10 to help get close to the quotient. So that word quotient, if you remember, that is the answer to a division problem. So when we're finding an answer, and you see that word quotient, that means it's division. So your work today in your packet is going to look like this, and it looks very much like a ratio table. But the difference is this time we're starting with a big number and we're breaking that big number apart by groups. We're going to find out like how many would be in each group. So our first problem, which I left off on with the last videos, was letting you know we're getting to some bigger numbers. So we have 315 divided by 15. So let's pretend I have 315 rocks. I need to share them with 15 students. So how many rocks will each student get? So if I know that I'm going to share them and each student's going to need 15, that means I can start with 1 and 15. And I'm going to keep building up with my ratio table till I get to this number right there. So that number at the end is where I'm going to stop. So if I know 1 is 15, I can use what I've done with ratio tables. 2 would be 30. 3 would be 45. Okay. Now, if I keep building this way, it's going to take me a long time to get to 315. So I'm going to use, okay, if 1 is 15, then I know 10 would be 150. Okay, I'm getting closer. Oh, if 10 is 150, that means 20 is 300, because 2 is 30, so 20 will be 300. Look how close I am now. Since I used 20, I'm only 15 away, which means if I do one more group of 15, I would have 315, which means that my quotient is 21. Okay, so I'm using my ratio table to build up to that big number. So a ratio table is one way I could solve 315 divided by 15. Another model I could use is the area model. So same thing, 315 divided by 15. I know one of my factors right here that I want to use is 15. So if I do 15 and have this as a model of 10, this area model is 150. I could do 10 again and have 150, and that together equals 300. Then I know that if that's 300, I'm only one more away, so I just need one group of 15. So I would have 15 here. So my total will be 1 plus 10 plus 10, which is 21. So that's the area model and the ratio table that you're going to use these next 3 days in your packets to solve division problems. So this one has all of the ratio tables. Thursday has a ratio table, or you could try area model as well. And then on Friday, you have just kind of a review page, and again, we'd ask you to take a picture of this and send it to your teacher so we can see your work, and that really helps us know what you're getting and where you're stuck, so we can address that in any future videos. I want to share another one with you, because that maybe went by kind of fast. Let's take a look at this problem. Here's a ratio table for 256 divided by 8. So again, if I had 256 apples, and I'm going to put them into 8 baskets, how many would be in each basket? So I'm going to start. I know my divisor right here is 8, so that's going to be my bottom number. So one basket will have 8, 2 would have 16, 3, 8 times is 24. So again, I'm going, it's kind of slow. If I have to get all the way up to 256, I'm going to use my multiples of 10. And so 10 times 8 is 80. If I did it 20 times 160, that's getting closer. But what if I did 30 times? Oh, that's much closer, 240. Wow. Now, how many more to get to 56? Well, now I could even use my half of 10 strategy. So if 10 was 80, that means this is 40. So if I have 240 plus 40, ooh, that's 280. That's too many. So it's not 5. If I did 8 more, I would have 248. But if I did more than that, what if I did 2 again, which is 16? So I have 240 plus 16. Oh, that would be 256. So I used my 30 and I used my 2. So the answer here is I would have 32 apples in each bucket. So your ratio table, you're building up to that last number. That last number will be right there, so you know what your target is, and use your multiples of 10 and the strategy half of 10 for 5, and then kind of decide, do you have to go higher or lower than that 5 to get your quotient? Okay, so have fun with those strategies this week, and next week we're getting on to fractions and decimals. So work hard on your division, and we'll see you again soon. Bye, 4th graders.